A while ago, you talked about franked dividends, either fully franked or unfranked dividends. Who's frank and why do I need him?
Yeah, great one. If I had $1 for every time somebody asked me this one, they try to explain how our franking system works and who Frank is.
Is he a good guy?
He's a good guy, and depending on who you vote in, we'll have franking and what they call the imputation system for a bit longer yet. So companies, let's just use small business, under 50 mil turnovers, 25% company tax rate.
Sure.
Let's say you make $1 million profit.
Right.
You obviously lodge your tax return. Using a tax agent, you've got up to 11 months to lodge your returns. Typically, you might be paying instalments depending on how much tax you pay. But you, in that example, pay $250,000 tax. You want to pay all the profits out because you work pretty hard. And as cash allows, and you can pay out, in that example, $750K. When, let's say, for argument's sake, the two shareholders, mum and dad, they're in their own personal names. The dividends will come out at 50-50, $375 each. They'll essentially get what's called a franking credit, or so probably another way of looking at it is a bit like employment. You have a gross salary, you have your tax taken out, your pay as you go withholding, you have tax taken out of your pay. When you get a dividend out of your business, right, you get the franking credit, which is who Frank is, coming out with it. So when it hits your personal tax return, in that example, 375, half the 250 tax is 125. When you include it in your tax return, you include, in that example, it's grossed back up to 500K. 375 net, 125 tax, 500 you pay tax on.
Right.
What the implications then are is, well, where does that leave you at a personal level based on your marginal rate of tax? If you're 190K or more,
you're in the
your average rate of tax might be around the 40+%. And you've only got a tax credit, franking credit, for 25 cents, you'll pay a top-up of tax on top of that. So people often ask, oh, am I paying tax twice? No, you're not. You're in a marginal tax system, and you'll get the credit for the company tax that's paid.
Okay. So you're not getting double tax.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But there's opportunities to stream income, and that's why companies are popular versus, say, trusts or just trading in other entities like partnerships or sole trader, so that you can retain profits. You only pay tax on what you pull out. So a common strategy is literally just to retain profits, stream income out. If you pull every single dollar of profit out, then it doesn't matter. But if you can retain profits, only pay tax on what you pull out by way of salary, wages, dividends, superannuation, or fringe benefits. It's just a way to try and average or stream your income.